Hello and welcome. I'm Inverta Umbra, and this is Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead. Um, I just got done doing a whole bunch of things. It's actually been about 2 days since I think you last saw my character. I actually changed his outfit a bit, made some new stuff. I actually made a pair of cargo pants, which to me is quite impressive. I know a little bit about sewing in real life, but I'm not sure if I'd be able to do that. Um, really, our hands aren't. Huh, I guess because we have light gloves? I don't know. Anyways, just moving some things around, making sure everything's where it should be. Our trench coat is causing some encumbrance. What else is causing encumbrance to our torso? Trench coat, backpack. Backpack is causing a lot. Alright, well, for right now, I'm just going to have to deal with that. Anyways, I set up a few things. I set up this funnel and then started getting water for it. This is mostly just a temporary thing. I'll make something more reliable soon enough. Like I'll probably take a tank of some sort of water or a tank of gas and change it into water. But for right now, I think this is quite beneficial. And I think we're going to move over. There's some stuff. I was looting these houses mostly, but I don't think I want to do that while I'm here with you guys. I want to move on to something else. I think we're gonna head to the garage, bowling alley, and maybe this house over here. We need some food. I have some in the house, but not enough to really do anything. Um, let's see. Is there anything else I made? I made some light gloves out of leather, I believe, and that's about it, if I can remember correctly. My inventory, yeah, I should roughly have just some basic items. I've started collecting some rags and cloth, which are really necessary for a long-term survival if you're the type of character who's going to want to build your equipment, which is a really good thing because you can make some really good equipment or customize your equipment to better fit your needs. Um, Battery's dead. This lacks wheels, so that's going to be This will be something I have to come back to. Actually, how well is this doing? It's got enough wheels. Frame's been damaged. Electric motor is viable. It might be able to work. Alright, you know what? We're gonna take this back up to the farmhouse. And the great thing about this, is this vehicle makes no sound. If you've ever been walking beside someone who turns on their Prius or something, you kind of understand it doesn't really like it makes a little noise, obviously, but not any more than it's just really quiet. So those things can really sneak up on you. So it's a really great thing to have an electric car in this game because noise can play such a big role. Um, let's straighten out. I believe this is our farmhouse. So we're going to leave this here. And the only reason I'm not going to take this out is I'm not sure about the quality and safety of this vehicle. I want to leave it up there where I can work on it. Oh, and it must be starting to hit daylight? Maybe something made a cloud moved out of the way. Also, since there's all this metal here, I can probably salvage a lot off that thing. I'll probably salvage off this truck, because other than its wheels, it looks like it's mostly intact. I should be just north of the garage. So what we're hoping to find here is like a toolbox or something like that. There's some stuff out there that I probably don't want to deal with. Let's just see if I can be quiet and... Ooh, a drive belt. A pair of welding goggles is actually very useful. Stereo system, not so much. Acetylene torch is useful. Let's take the scissor jack. more welding goggles. Give me 1 second. I know this is a professional video and all that, but the music is just slightly too loud. Also, if you notice the audio sounds a little different, I hope it sounds better, because I spent like a good bit of time. I realized there was a humming noise, and somebody had mentioned it, and I thought they were talking about something else. Ooh, electronic forge, and a welder. That needs to come with me. Actually, is this a wheelbarrow? Someone had kind of told me about it. Stow board. Can I? Hold on, let's see if I can grab this. Okay, yes I can. Yeah, someone had told me about it, and I thought they were referring to something else, but then I started listening to the audio, and I was like, what is that sound? That's not my fan. I turned my fan off, and I went through, and I did several things, and I went online, and I looked up some things, and I think I found it. I've actually set up a noise buffer kind of thing. Um, it's not 100%, but I think it's going to help. At least I hope it's going to help. Ooh, a solar cell and a steel jerry can. Drop that. Drop this. I don't know how much room I have. See if that'll fit in there. And okay, it did fit. So we're gonna press G to pick up the hockey stick, and then we're gonna look over at this. An alternator. Some more welding goggles, because I believe those can be used, and a reinforced headlight. I'll take that with me. Thank you. So this is making a little bit of scraping noises. But south I hear a clang. Alright, we're going to, because I don't want them to damage the... Ooh, Shrieker zombie somewhere over to the east. How much space has this got? So, there's a stow board. So I got 50 space left. Let's see if I can grab this other wheel real quick. Maybe drop it in here. Yes, alright. And then let's start wielding the hockey stick before things get nasty. Alright, so there... Someone is upset down there. I'm just going to kind of keep an eye out. There's a zombie child chasing me. I'm making a lot of noise, I guess, from scraping this on the ground. I thought this was like a wheelbarrow or something. Maybe I need to add more wheels or something. But if this allows me to get some more stuff over here, I think that's a good trade-off. So we still didn't do what we were intending to do. We're very thirsty and hungry. So I'm going to try and eat some... Well, I'm going to try and drink some things. I did find some royal jelly down in a basement, believe it or not. Royal jelly, I don't know if I've ever gone over it, is actually a really good, useful item. It even says in its description that it cures a lot of ailments and such. So it's good to keep it around and don't waste it on something like, oh, my character's just a little injured. I might eat this royal jelly. No, save it for when you're actually hurting for stuff. Drop this acetylene torch, welding goggles, riot belt, alternative reinforced headlight. So I think I got some projects to do later off camera. Wow, I took out that child very quickly. Also, while off camera, I read a lot of books, which increased a few of my stats. The only stat I didn't get increased is perception. I'm not sure how to increase that. Let's go ahead and butcher. And I don't think there's anything else. I may butcher up the cloth that's on that zombie and use that at some point in the future. But for right now, we want to continue exploring, and to the south of that was a bowling alley, and I bet that's going to have a lot of food. Maybe not the best food, but food. Ooh. Well, this thing's in good condition. before I go anywhere else, I want to... Ooh, I'll take that. MBR vest. Ballistics mask. Sig Pro 40. I think that's a pistol. M4A1. Is this a military vehicle? Oh, it's a SWAT truck. Well, what condition is it in? Lacks wheels. Well, this will be a thing for later. So, can I actually drive this? And can I drop some items in that thing? Oh, let's stop driving. A wire basket, and it's full of stuff. Oh, it's not got much storage, but... Alright, let's see which way... Okay, so wheels front, baskets behind it. I've seen some where the basket's in front of the handlebars, so I wasn't sure which one we were on. So let's see what's in this bowling alley. Let's see if we can find a way into it without too much issue. Ooh, no. There's a lot of stuff to the south. Stuff I don't want to deal with. Let's see if I can get into this alley. So I'm out of stamina. So I'm gonna stop driving. This thing's gonna be good for getting some stuff back later, but is not good for moving around right now. So let's fight this zombie who's gonna come over to me. Nope. You can come right there. And melee weapon damage has increased to 4. Alright, marbles. Well, he just lost his. You have lost your marble privileges. Ooh, glass bottle of mineral water. It's not like anything super exciting, but... Ooh, bashing weapon skill has increased to 4. The mineral water isn't anything super exciting, but it's fresh water. Water I don't have to worry about. You know what, let's take care of the zombies that I know are... Alright. Let's close that door. Alright, I'll have to deal with that in a moment. Alright. Alright, and then drop. So this is the only way to get things out of a doorway. It was really just to pick it up and move it. So it can be kind of troublesome if you're not able to move that much or you're in a tight spot. Let's go back to wielding the hockey stick. I really do need to work on a better weapon. In fact, I wonder, can I take the time and make something? Makeshift crowbar. Has a bash of 12. Let's look at some of our equipment. So a hockey stick has a bash of 14, so it's better than that crowbar. Makeshift knife has a stab of 9. And I don't have very good cutting. Let's see, what else could I make? A pointy stick. Crudgel. Let's see what bashing things we can make. If I can make an actual crowbar, that'd be good. An iron shod quarterstaff. What do I need to make this? Electric forge, which I do have. But I don't have a pair of anvil tongs. Or an anvil. What's a Nord? A nail sword. That's got some decent bash. Wooden sword has a dozen nails in it. So I need a 2x sword. And 12 nails. I can get that pretty easily. A quarterstaff. 2x4 and 2 leather patches. Who's wearing leather? I think I can do this if I can find... Ooh, let's see. Butcher. Cut up all you can. And butcher the decayed zombie. Alright, let's see if I can make a quarterstaff. So let's look at this. I've never actually gone through some of the other weapons other than spears and certain things. So it has techniques, rapid strike, and block, which I'm not sure exactly how that works, but they're well, block it allows you to block damage with your weapon. So instead of you taking the damage, your weapon can take the damage, which is pretty good. However, rapid strike I believe allows you to do fast strikes. This one doesn't have any of that. Does this? What's the volume of this? 12. It is a little heavier, but I think hockey stick has served us well. Or let's see. Hockey stick has served us well, but we're gonna move on to this quarterstaff. Let's butcher this zombie. Let's actually make sure we get all these zombies taken care of. And then raid the food. So I'm guessing that was where a bottle of mineral water was and then somehow got broken? I don't know. So we found a lot of drink. But unfortunately a drink doesn't help us with food concerns. Bowling ball, chunk of metal. I could build some stuff off that. So my character, he's a little out of breath right now. And let's use this. Grab that. Vending machine is empty. Butter candy, pretzels, I'll take that. You know what, I'll take the cigarettes for right now. And then what can I move on to next? Fast food restaurant. Well, that's going to have something to eat, I'm sure. What type of truck is this? Ambulance. I'm now more concerned with these trucks. Some disinfectant, oxycodone, inhaler. Alright, let's go through this window. Cardboard box of sugar, tomato, cheese. I might try making some simple meals here in a little bit. Paper wrapper. Ooh, wow. We did a hell of a strike there. Yes? Oh, wow. Where were you? Alright. Let's butcher. Butcher. So if you hear that occasional breathing that sounds a little regular, it's actually my character because his stamina is only about halfway. I should really give him a break, but I won't wait until just a pair of briefs just sitting on the bathroom floor. Alright. I want to wait till I'm in a more secure area, somewhere with less windows. So let's see if I can get to this house. Alright. So what we're going to do, we're actually going to wait 5 minutes, let my character build his stamina up. And a jug of bleach, believe it or not, is actually fairly useful. Not necessarily for the bleach, though that can be used later. I need it for the jug. In fact, we're going to empty the bleach. Oh, pour it on the ground, not in the container. Alright. So, how's our inventory looking? Still, because our volume is still really high. Let's eat some of the... Drink the orange juice. I think that's gonna... nope. Thought it might give us a little fullness with it as well. Let's eat the popcorn. Yeah, that's making our character a little happier. A waffle iron. I would like to pick this up. I might have to come back here. A pair of boots that fit. I knew that was going to happen. Not stepping into that acid. Oh, we're in a little bit of pain. I don't think we were... Yeah, it looks like all our equipment wasn't damaged. It's just us that's hurt a little bit. Close these windows. Flip-flops. Newsboy cap, computer world. We're gonna take that with us. A windbreaker. I don't really need that. What am I wearing for shoes? Low top tennis shoes. Don't provide a lot of warmth, but they are. Um, they don't encumber as much. Let's see. Duct tape. That's good. Dust mask. Alright. Nope. Close that door. I will be coming back here, but I think we're gonna leave here for now. Take all this stuff back the way we came. There is another room over here. What's in here? Ooh. Let's close that window real quick. A tailor's kit. I do need that. Alright, what can I drop? Or what can I eat? Or what can I use? Let's eat these bags of pretzels. It'll probably also let me drink this bottle of orange juice. Drop these 2 plastic bags and this plastic bottle. Alright. Bandages I can take. Multivitamins. Nothing in there. And chili powder. Alright, so it looks like I've started attracting the attention of a lot of different things. Pickup truck that lacks some items, but let's see what's got back in here. Oh, wow, that would be... I can't take any of that with me right now. But I do need to come back for that. And I need to get my bike. Alright, so let's take off, because I believe my mouth is encumbered. Yes. Let's take off the kifia. Alright, now let's look at this. Our mouth is no longer encumbered. I'm hoping that with that... Alright. Alright. Let's... Yes. For 29 damage, because I dropped... Alright, well, I guess it was moving at 10 miles an hour. Alright, so this is getting really dicey. I think I'm gonna have to actually fight some of these at the very least. But fortunately, I did take the time to make this quarterstaff. So it does give me a little more ability to fight, though it just got damaged. Hopefully I can fix it later. Alright, so that's taken care of. Alright. Fortunately, there's not too many specials. There is one tough zombie, or whatever they're called. I saw... It was over here somewhere. Oh, maybe I was wrong. I thought I saw a tough zombie. Smash this, smash that. Smashing's a lot faster, if I remember correctly. Why I'm taking that cash card. Alright, where's the zombie dog? Smash. looks like it's probably somewhere far off. It's just... Ooh, I want that flashlight, but... Ooh, that hammer, though. Alright, let me think what I can drop, or what I can... Actually, let's use some of these bandages, particularly on our legs. And it's not going to do much, but... Actually, let's use bottle of disinfectant. 6. 6, 5. Then let's use a bandage on 6 and a bandage on 5. No, 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 no. You don't get to spit more acid at me. Take care of that shrieker. Take care of the spitter. Alright, so, and let's drop. I don't need these marbles. I don't really need... yeah, let's drop the marbles. The hockey stick was good to us, but I don't actually need it right now. I need that hammer, though. Solder. Butcher the spitter zombie corpse. This one is smashed, right? Okay. And then I think there was a flashlight? Yes. Alright. And now I think I'm going to end the episode here. I'm going to take all this stuff back, and then when we come back, the next place we're going to head, we're probably going to go for... Do we need weapons? No, what we need is hardware, like equipment and such. So a gardening store might not be a bad idea, but I don't really have a good way of carrying stuff. Is there a grocery store nearby? Looks like they're all pretty far away. Like there's a grocery store. Home improvement store. You know what? That's where we're going to head next. That should give us some tools. Maybe I'll stop in the gun store. That's not a high priority because firearms aren't really... They have their use, but I don't think they're really going to help us in this case. So thank you for joining me. I'm Inverta Umbra, and this has been Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead. Have a good one.